Alright, well, let's get this shit show on the road. Hey, Ian. Alright, let's see how this goes. Nope. We're off to a great start. I don't know why I always do that. Just throw the grenade right in front. And it just never turns out well. There we go, I made it up. And I fell down. Jumping in this game is just so weird. Just glad I haven't lost my reticle yet. Let's just see how long this takes me to even get this part done. I'm just completely awful at grenade jumping, especially in Halo 1. I always think the grenades go off way sooner than they actually do. Are you kidding me? I fell off on my own. Is that a hard game or just bad? I haven't played a Ghost Recon game since the early Xbox 360 days. Hey, I made it. Can I get a checkpoint so I don't have to do that anymore? Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Guess not.
We are near the index chamber. Follow me. The energy field box contains the index. We must get up there.
Hey, checkpoint. Don't have to do that again. As long as I don't screw up the way you get around the Iron Skull.
The security doors have sealed automatically. I will go access the override to open them. Please follow closely. This portal is the first of
Alright. Not going that way.
This is not the correct direction.
Because there's a
If you do
secret
not follow,
over
you
here.
may become lost.
I say secret, but like everybody knows about it, so. I just don't want these guys behind me because I'd like to get a checkpoint before I go into the next part. Can I have a checkpoint, please? Come on, game. Oh, crap. Who's... Now can I have a checkpoint? Guess I'm not gonna get a checkpoint. Yeah, the difficulty is making it making it more difficult can be a dual-edged sword. Make it easier for you, but it also makes it easier for
Hustling.
the enemy.
You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the foe, despite the containment protocols. The flood must outstretch
Oh
the
crap. That did not go well.
You can see how the bodies are
Well, first death. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, game. That is not what I wanted. That is not where I'm at.
Chief?
Do I have to resume the playlist here? I mean, honestly, if this starts me over at the beginning, I'm probably not going to do this tonight because that means I have to do the entire level without dying. But it looks like it does save my checkpoint, so
If you do not follow me, you may become lost.
we shall continue.
Hustling. You brought such
This is the part where my friend and I were stuck when we were doing it on co-op. Just trying to get past everybody. Just not working out. Hey, got him. And I just realized I have no reticle. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Less health packs. I wish it would give me a checkpoint after I get the shotgun, just so I don't have to keep walking back. Oh crap, I don't have my reticle again. That's where having a gaming monitor comes in handy. I know you guys can't see it, but I have a dot on my screen now.
Hustling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocol. The flood must not escape the installation. They do so. You can see how the bodies have transformed.
Of course! One just had to come back and stick his floody head where it didn't belong. Whoa, whoa, what? Why am I back here? I must have not been paying attention and hit restart instead of resume or something. Or the game was just like, yeah, no, you're gonna restart. Could have sworn I hit resume. And the grenade got right between me and the wall again. Why does get between me and the wall? There we go. I made it across this time. My noise gate is set a little too high. That's why I keep cutting out when I sigh.
You're near the index, Junior. Follow me. The energy field above us contains the index. We must get up there.
I'm going to change that real quick. All right, I think that's better.
Is that better? I don't know. Is it? Is it better? I think I got something in my throat.
I get a new toy and I get carried away.
The security doors have sealed automatically. I will go access the override to open them.
Picked up something else tonight to open up on stream later. Not tonight, but some other stream.
Please follow closely. This portal is the first we did.
Getting back into magic. So I'm excited for that.
This is not the correct direction. If you do not follow, you may become lost.
EDH.
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective
Not
weapons
familiar
to
with what
combat the
EDH
foe,
stands
despite
for.
the containment protocols. The flood must not escape the installation. Take it soon. You can see how the body's been transformed.
That's not going well. Nope, not going well. Oh god. No, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Oh, I'm not... I'm just collecting cards. I typically just prefer to collect them, not actually play, really. Okay, so that's the style with your planeswalker or something like that. excuse me. This was just a new set that just released today. It's the new one.
Okay, I'm gonna probably, let's see, I'm gonna mute this stream. There we go. Kind of weird hearing my voice. All right, but the differences are there's like the normal, which is 60, EDH, which I have a lot of fun with. Alex, not so much. He prefers the normal ones, I think. But there's a bunch of different styles. There's also Mythic, which is all about like keeping up to date. So like, you know that deck you have in your hand right now?
Yeah. Well, this is just a bunch of booster boxes or booster packs, but
Oh yeah. So basically, either way, it basically would be like you'd only use those kind of cards. So like you use all the newer stuff. And
okay.
each time they release something, your old Mythic set becomes like Legacy or something like that.
Like ineligible or something like that.
Yeah, basically. So I don't really keep with that stuff because it's a big like spending game of I got to keep up with the other kids, you know.
Yeah.
While EDH, you can go from any genre, from the start of Magic to current, which is kind of cool. The only rule set that you have to follow for EDH is the commander. So, like example, when you choose whatever legendary creature you're going to use as your commander, that character is you never have to have to draw him from the deck. He's on top of the deck basically, or like outside of it. And all you have to do is you can pay to like get him onto the field. And it could be anything from a planeswalker to a legendary creature. Actually, sorry. Some planeswalkers, they actually have to state that they can be a commander. There are like 3 of them that can be commanders.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like you can have certain ones. It all depends on like what the rule sets are. But it's mostly like legendary creatures or humans or whatever. It's a legendary something that you can have. But here's the kicker though. Whichever legendary one you use, you have got to, and I repeat this last part, follow the color on their thing. So example, you can't just make a Plains Mountain Wood deck if your commander's only Plains and Mountain.
Okay.
So whatever commander you put onto the put up, they have to follow the actual like whatever they support. So like I had a elf deck or I had a token deck where it was wooden plains or wooden fields or whatever you want to call it. Fun deck, by the way. Still have it actually.
Nice.
And yeah, I'll have to show you that one at one point. Sorry, no, that was my elf deck. It was my elf deck. That's what it was. Because there's an elf card that was super fucking broken as a commander. Basically, he costs 1 to get onto the field, and when I pay 1, I can put a 1/1 elf token on the field.
Wow.
I pay again next turn, I double it because it basically does the like if that one I'm trying to remember what the story was with the rice where it's like if you the person doubled the rice and then doubled it again and again and again and again and again, that whole thing.
Yeah.
It's that. So if you don't nip it in the butt immediately, those elves start becoming problems.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Hell,
I think I had a deck at one point that was like that.
Oh yeah, so that's one of my decks. We had that. We had what was it? You know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get that my cards. They're still in the back of my car. I'm gonna go and check them out really quick. Be right.
The club must not see the installation. They can sue all.
make sure I'm resuming this. I swear, if this is not resuming again from my checkpoint, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, good. It did resume from my checkpoint.
This is not the correct direction. If you do not follow me, you may become lost. Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocol.
I hate this part. So bad at it. I just hate this level in general.
The flood must not escape the installation. They can soon fall.
What? Why does it keep restarting the level?
I am a genius.
Because it's Halo and you're in hell.
Pretty much.
Alright, let me see. Is this the deck? No, that's just all the fucking tokens I got at one point for my token deck. Okay, where is it? Ah, here it is. Oh. Oh, it's this sweet hell. I forgot about this deck. Oh, I spent so much fucking money on this deck too. Okay, so this is the Elven deck. Let me restate that. It's an Elven deck, but it's also let's just say I start off with elves, but it goes into let's just say the elves are mostly land, like, you know, like I use them for their abilities where, you know, like I tap and they become mana, if you will.
Mana.
Yeah. Well, you see, I then later on use them for my heavy hitters, which are Hydras.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my green deck was like that. It was basically get as much out as I can right away.
Well, no, I mean the Hydras, like what they are is when I place one on the field, it's let me see, like here's one. Give me a second. Let me grab the one I was looking at a minute ago. One of my favorites. Yeah, there's that one. That's a good one. Where is it?
The security doors are sealed automatically. I will
Just saw the bastard too. Oh, there it is. The Colonian Hydra. There he is. That one. Yes, I remember him. He's broken as shit. I never get to play him as much because unfortunately he dies in the first 10 seconds of combat because no one wants to deal with it. I don't know why. Because I mean,
This is not the correct direction.
so the Hydra enters the field with 4+1 counters on him.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't sound too bad, right? But
Yeah.
whenever the Hydra attacks, double the number of +1 counters on him. Oh, sorry, on each creature you control.
Oh wow.
And that keeps stacking.
Oh jeez.
Then there's this Vastwood one where it does the same thing as I just told you about, except it has a X counter on it, so it's 2 forests and then an X. The X, whatever I pay for the X, is how many counters it gets on the top of it, and when it dies, those counters go. Or wait, what did we see? Okay, actually, that one's not a really good one, but that one is a good one too as well. But the Hydra, that one's a bitch and a half, because basically the same thing I just told you about, where it has an X counter where it's +1 counters, but at the beginning of your upkeep, double the number of +1 counters on the Primordial Hydra.
Jeez. Just gets
It
stronger and stronger.
Yep, each turn. And the commander for that deck too is let me see, how do I she's not like one of the other ones where she keeps like, you know, popping up as different ones. This is the only one, like the only like variant she becomes, because she was the only commander. Well, not only commander, but she's the only other, like, one of the other Planeswalker commanders, if you will. There's like 4 of them for the set.
Okay.
I forget which one was, but I think there was a fire one, a plains one, a swamp one, and a forest one. So the forest one is Freylee's Leon's Fury. So then, like, for +2, I put a 1/1 Elf Druid creature token onto the battlefield, and it becomes a forest, basically. So I can tap them for mana.
Okay.
-2, destroy target artifact or enchantment. -6, draw a card for each green creature you control. So yeah, she starts getting really badass late in the game if you do it right. Though again, I just play for the fun of it. So that's the Wood Elf and Hydra deck. Let me see. Where is... Oh, that's Spellbooks. Is this it? Oh no, this is the... Ah, there you are. There's the tower. Okay, which one is this one? I'm trying to remember. This one, oh, this is the vampire one. This one I never really... Oh wait, is this one the... Wait a second. Which one is this deck? I must have mixed some cards up or some shit. Oh, right. No, this was my Vampire Angel deck. Or Fallen Angels or whatever, I think. Not a favorite of mine. It was alright, though.
I'm guessing that Fallen Angels means it's a black and white deck?
Yeah, black and white, mostly lifesteal style of cards, and angels, but my favorite one, I don't know if I have it, because I may have given it to my little brother when he was going up to college. I have to go try to get that back from him at one point or another. Oh, shit. Come on. It's the old deck. That's probably a broken camera by now. Yeah, I must have given him my my thing. Actually, let me check this deck one last time. Let me see. Yeah, okay, I don't think this is the deck because
Oh my god.
oh, actually, no, it is. I must have combined it at one point. Motherfucker. I don't know what made me do that. Yeah, this is the deck. I don't know why I combined them. I must have made a mistake on that and how to separate these at one point. Or I did it on purpose. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played them. But this is a I call it Fallen Angel, but it's actually a Vampires and Angels deck.
Mhm.
Vampires help with gaining life. Angels help with keeping up a little bit. But yeah, there's a lot of really fun, like, you know, fucked up cards in this deck that I truly enjoy. I mean, for example, let's see. Let me see which ones are just super great. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. So we have my most expensive one. Not my most expensive one. I'll leave that one to last because you're gonna laugh your ass about it.
Yeah.
So, and this is legal, by the way, that last one. So this one's a creature token, which is a Johnny's Pride Mate, which is whenever you gain a life, you may put a +1/+1/1 counter on a Johnny's Pride Mate. Archangel Thune, which has life link, and whenever I gain a life, you put a 1/1 counter on this creature. The Nexus Fleece Ram, which is a card that at the beginning of each upkeep you gain life. There's Angelic Skirmisher. This one I like a lot because at the beginning of each combat, choose either First Strike, Vigilance, or Lifelink, and the creatures you control gain that ability until end of turn. But the last two, these are the two that are most expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And usually they die within the first 10 minutes of play because they become issues later on, especially if these two are played together. So I'll tell you about the first part. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is... Oh shit, I just dropped it. Fuck, where did it go? Give me a second, I gotta find that card. It's expensive.
This is not the correct direction. If you do not follow it, you may become lost.
Man, even playing solo, I can't get past this part. Really wish it would give me a checkpoint after getting this shotgun so I don't have to walk all the way back every time.
Okay. This one you may have heard of. It's called Avacyn, Angel of Hope. It's flying and vigilance.
Is it white?
Yeah, it's straight white. It's
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, because Avacyn she got two different sets. She got when she was the Angel of Hope, and then because she's the I forgot what that planeswalker, the vampire planeswalker guy. I forgot what his name was. Either way, there's a vampire planeswalker who actually made her, if you will. Not only made her, but you know, magically created her to try to counter his kind, because unfortunately he saw that, you know, vampires would kill themselves off at one point with, you know, overpopulation. So he's like, okay, angels, kill vampires so that, you know, the population stays low and, you know, it doesn't overrun this plane of existence. And he, you know, he just fucked off. But then he came back at one point going like, where's Avacyn, the Angel of Hope? And I guess she got trapped in some plane of existence at one point. And so he had to try to free her, or no, sorry, he was trying to free her, but then got freed by another planeswalker who was just trying to take down the demon that was trapped with her. But because of that, I guess she got like tainted from it, and he had to kill her. The vampire guy had to kill her later on. But yeah, something along those lines. I didn't really follow the story too much because again,
yeah, that's kind of a like a trope kind of thing.
Yeah, his thing. But either way, continuing on. The reason why this one is really good is when Avacyn, Angel of Hope, and other permanents you control, like basically when I place this card, Avacyn, Angel of Hope, and other permanents you control are indestructible, so they can't be targeted by spells or anything. So if I don't even attack, they can't die.
Yeah, that does sound familiar. I think I do have that card.
Yes, but the worst one of all, and I was able to actually get this card played in one game, is Platinum Angel.
Mm-hmm. I'm
And
not familiar with that one, though.
Platinum Angel is very, very simple. It doesn't really have much health. It's a 4/4, you know? It's a 4/4 flying creature. So, I mean, you know, that doesn't really seem like a too good of a creature. However, it's the ability that counts. You can't lose the game, and your opponents can't win the game either.
Yeah, I remember there used to be cards
Oh, yeah, I
that
know.
were just like, oh, you can't lose the game, but the official judges ruled, yeah, but if they have one that says they win the game, they still win.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So they started
But
making
no,
cards that said you can't lose, but also your opponent can't win.
Oh yeah, yeah, and we had some fun moments where I played that card, and a bunch of the guys at my table were like, "I attack you personally," and I go, "I'll just take it." And they were actually doing a tally at one point. They're like, "You know you're at negative 40 health, right?" Yep. It's like, can you just block and die already? Nope. I tried to get a health card really quick, and then I'm just gonna come back with health. Then finally, one of the guys with a spell card, he was able to do like some kind of ability where he sent the card back to my hand, because I guess, you know, I didn't have the indestructible card out yet, so it couldn't be targeted by spells. So I was trying to get that out, and then if I placed that, then the game would have been over for everybody. Because then, you know, you couldn't target it by spells, and those two would stay in the back the whole time, and everyone else would attack.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, yeah, it was one of those things where it's like, okay, I can't really do much with it until I get these cards up. And then they sent the card back into my hand, and since I was already at negative 40, I lost the game. But it was still fun.
Yeah, no card is unbeatable.
That's true. That's true. But if you have them in a certain order, then together, then it becomes very fun to watch.
Yeah.
That actually reminds me. I gotta look for that one card though. There's another card I have that's I don't know if it's in that deck personally. Oh no, actually no, that one was a card that I want. Oh, there he is. There's the man of the hour, or the animatron, or whatever you want to call him. I forgot about him. So there's one card that I gotta do at one point, and I've been thinking about putting him into a sliver deck, like an EDH sliver deck. And it was I spent $50 on this motherfucker actually.
Wow.
Karn Liberated.
That's a lot for a card.
Yes, but he's a planeswalker, and the reason why he is let's put it this way, the reason why he is expensive is because of a couple of things. Number one, every planeswalker that's been put into the game, up until when I was playing before anyway, have had color scheme. So example, you have Gideon, who is plains. You have Avacyn, or sorry, not Avacyn, what was her name? Syndra, who is a fire. A couple other ones. Each one had their own thing.
Yeah.
Karn Liberated doesn't. He's a what do you call it? He's part of the Golem faction type of thing. So he's a Golem. He doesn't have a color. It's just
he's
7.
An artifact. He's colorless.
Yeah, he's colorless. He's an artifact. Yes. That's the first part of it. And here's the second part of it. Karn Liberated, his ability set is broken. So example, so when I tap him, I can either do like a +4, a -3, or a -14. His +4 ability is target player exiles a card from his or her hand.
Mm-hmm.
-3, exile target permanent. Or, if I go all the way up to 14, restart the game, leaving in exile in exile all non-or permanent cards exiled with Karn liberated. Then put those cards onto the battlefield under your control. In other words, all those cards that I exile, like, basically, I put those cards, like, I exile all of them with Karn liberated.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the I restart the game. We restart entirely, and then I put all the cards that I've been exiling from other people's hands, whatever, onto the field or into my hand at the restart of the game. So
That can be pretty broken if you get the right cards.
Yep. And if you do it at a certain time, like if you take a bunch of guys' Hydras and then you restart the game where everyone doesn't have any mana, it's like, okay, you're dead, and then you're dead, and then you're dead. All right, we're done.
Yeah.
But yeah. So he was one of those ones where, yeah, definitely had some good ones. But yeah, I collected a lot of Planeswalkers as well. I definitely got Guruk. Guruk was awesome.
Yeah, I'd gotten out of Magic before they introduced Planeswalkers as like actual cards. There was the sets that were like there was where they'd already introduced Planeswalkers, but they were just part of like the story and that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
They weren't actual cards.
Yeah. I got into them when they were actually the Planeswalkers type of thing, which was cool. But then here's the best one though. This is the one I really liked, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Is at one point actually they released an actual set because they were bored, and like they, as you just said, they did a story for like a bunch of the other like of those characters. So like you could follow the storyline of how they became Planeswalkers.
Yeah.
Well, they decided to do a story arc version of those cards. So example, for Gideon, it actually had Gideon like as a kid on the front card, and he was like a 2/2 like soldier or whatever you call it. And he had like 3 tokens with him that are all +1s.
Mm-hmm.
If you completed what Gideon's like ability was, which was like fighting or doing something like that, you can flip him, and then he became a Planeswalker.
That's a pretty interesting mechanic.
Yeah, let me find him actually. If I recall, I think I have the Planeswalker version of Velissa or something like that. Give me a second. In my Wood Elf deck, I definitely have her because she, again, she's a perfect fit for the Wood Elves. All her abilities are basically like, yeah, are just super great. Let me see.
I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom.
Oh yeah, don't take your time.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Okay, so I found the planeswalkers that I was looking for.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them that I have. Mostly, I mostly have Guruk because he works well with the Hydras and the Elves.
Mhm.
'Cause he's mostly like I call creatures out and buff the hell out of them.
Yeah.
So he's perfect for what I use him for. But another one is called Nissa, Nissa. And she goes by different names.
Okay.
But like World Waker is like target land you control becomes a 4/4 elemental creature with trample. It's still land. Untap up to 4 target forests. Those are both +1s. And then -7 is search for library for a number of basic lands. But the other one is Nissa Vashwood Seer. And she starts off as a 2/2 elf or legendary scout. So when Nissa she enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic forest, reveal it. Yeah. So then whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands, exile Nissa.
Okay.
And then return her to the battlefield transformed under her owner's control. So then she basically exiles off the field and becomes second. So she goes from Nissa Vashwood Seer to Nissa Sage Animus or something. I can't even say that. But either way, she then becomes a Planewalker. And her abilities are +1, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into your hand. Negative, so that's a +1. So -2, put a legendary 4/4 elemental creature token named Ashur, the Awoken World, onto the battlefield. -7, untap up to 6 lands. They become 6/6 elemental creatures. They're still land. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so she can get broken pretty quickly. But yeah, she's not as bad. I think the one that I definitely loved was, let me see if I can find her. I'll be going to bed here pretty soon, but I don't think I'm gonna find her because she's in the yeah, I don't. The one card that I like is one that it's sadly not going to be produced anytime soon. Because technically, let's just say the character himself or herself, I should say, was killed off in the series.
Okay.
They actually. Here's a good way of putting it. What was her name? She ran around with a Johnny. Man, I'm gonna have to search her up. But yeah, basically, one of them was she basically had an ability where her +1 was I drop a token onto the battlefield, and she was like basically great for building tokens. She's part of my token deck, but unfortunately I think Alex has, so I'm gonna have to get that back from him at one point, since I know he's not using it anymore. But yeah, because that one has a bunch of cards in there that I really do love. I think another one of my favorites in there is Assemble the Legion. That one was quite a funny one. Basically, it's a card that once I place it on the field, it starts producing tokens. So it's like first turn it produces 1, second turn it produces 2, third turn it produces 3, and so on and so forth. And if I play with another card, it doubles that entirely. So it would go from 1 to 2 to 4, like I said before. But I've never actually gotten to play on the field that long, because then people see how bad it becomes later on, and they go, okay, nope, no. We see where that's gonna go. So goodbye, fuck off. So yeah. Anyway, cousin, I'm going to
Interesting.
bed though. Yeah, it's a fun deck though.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
I'll have to show you some of these cards the next time I come over at one point.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be cool.
You still playing Halo?
Yeah, I am absolutely failing. I stuck on the same spot.
Fair enough.
I'm thinking I'm gonna just start grinding out some of the season 5 challenges. Just because it's been an hour of the same thing over and over, so I'm just getting frustrated.
Hey, fair enough. Oh, so by the way,
Yep.
got a question to you actually. Cause I've been trying to figure out how I'm gonna help Alex on this, but he's having a problem at the moment. Today, I guess his USB section, either that's starting to break now
On his
on his
computer?
lap. Yeah, because his mic wasn't registering at all.
Okay.
So, like, his mic's not registering, his keyboard's not working.
Yeah, that does sound like the USB controller.
Yeah. I don't know. Either way, he was getting really irritated about it, and we kind of got in a bit of a fight on it because he started like, because I was like, look, ask Dad when he gets home, okay? He seemed like he'd be at least better at taking care of it than me, or like, if anything, I would have pointed him to you if you were there. But other than that, yeah.
Yeah. Is it a laptop or a desktop?
It's a laptop.
Yeah, if in the case of those typically there's not really a ton to do in the case of those. Just because they're all integrated so tightly. If it was a desktop, I'd say there'd be other things to do, but
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it could be his adapters, kind of.
I mean,
you
is
know,
he
on the-
using an external hub or something, or is he plugging directly
Yeah,
into the
he's-
laptop?
He's using both external hub. It's directly plugged into the laptop, but it's an external hub because again he has like 4 different things plugged into it. It's like an adapter thing. So it's basically a what do you call it? He has his keyboard because he actually doesn't use his laptop keyboard at all. He uses a headset.
Mm-hmm.
I think he uses 2 other devices. I don't know. I know on mine it's pretty simple. Or sorry, one of them's connected to the hard drive. That's the other one. So those are the 3. The 4th one could be open. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at his setup fully.
Yeah, I mean, if it was just if it's happening when it's connected directly to the laptop, then I'd look at that. If it's happening when connected to the hub, I'd replace that first.
Yeah, I'll try to contact him tomorrow. See how he's doing on it. Hopefully my dad's home by now, helping him out with the issue. I haven't heard from him since, but yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
hopefully.
But yeah, I gotta get off. I have work in the morning.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Yep. But hey, would you play some Halo at one point, or heck, if you get Ghost Recon Breaking Point, that would be fun.
Yeah, I'll take a look into it.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
That, or did you get Watch Dogs Legion yet?
I think I have it on Xbox, but I haven't actually played it.
Okay. Well, no, I was just curious because if you had it on PC, I know I'm playing that on PC at the current moment. I'm trying to replay it to try to get better characters before the co-op drops.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But anyway, if you want to play co-op at one point, let me know on that. But anyway, I'm getting off for the night though. So have a good night.
All right. See you later.
All right. Peace.
Alright, so I finally got past that one section and got a checkpoint. Need to figure out that infinite ammo or glitch so that I can reload without losing a bunch of ammo. I think it's different on the PC, so that's why I'm looking it up. Doesn't help that my currently missing HUD thing is the weapon. But let's see. Whatever. Alright, I think I got that figured out. That didn't work out as I'd hoped it would. Yeah, I'm taking a break there. I'm gonna go play some SWAT, because that's what I like to play. And then after that, probably call it a night. Not that I'm watching. Like, hey, Scoob.
Slayer gained the lead.
That was fast. Game is off to a great start.
Double kill gained the lead. Gained the lead.
Got one, died to the other. That is typical for me.
Gain the lead.
Careful there. I should look up what my push to talk is.
Gain the lead.
Of course.
Double kill. Killing spree.
Knew he was coming in, just wasn't good enough. B is my push to talk. That's weird.
Double kill. Killjoy. Game
One. It was SWAT, so. Let's change some stream stuff. Just messing with stuff in OBS. And my noise gate is too sensitive. Try that. How's that? Better? Better. Move this over here. That over there. that up there. That's better. That works fine. I'm gonna grab something to drink though, because I'm out of beer. I'm out. I gotta get more. I gotta get more. More.
I really need more.
What's this one? Wow!
Roger, roger. I like that one. Roger, roger. Alrighty, I am back.
Let's turn that off. That got old real fast. I usually like SWAT just because it prioritizes reaction and immediate aim over like continuous aim. Hey Josiah. Just thought I was talking to myself. Yeah, I think you're actually the first one to click that link. Usually it's just my cousin in the chat. I was playing the library for a while, but I was just stuck on the first part of the mission for over an hour, and I just got frustrated. I mean, it is Lasso, so it's kind of to be expected, but it doesn't stop it from being frustrating. Wow, that guy got the gamer tag true. Just true. It's recon SWAT. 8 recon SWAT. I always forget to look over there. Yeah, just by default, it will only download Halo Reach. So once that's installed, you gotta go into the game and check the available DLCs, or check the DLCs via Steam, and make sure you get the rest of the games. Wow, this game is going amazingly. For multiplayer only. I'm playing on PC, but if we were just to play multiplayer, that'd be fine if you were on console. Or Spartan Ops, Firefight, or Campaign, it would be, it's not crossplay yet. There's 2 of them back there. I really don't like recon SWAT, just with the pistols. It's just so bad. It's like, just give me a good old-fashioned battle rifle.
Double kill. Gain the lead.
How are... Ow? I think that one guy is just carrying the both of us.
Gain the lead. Gain the lead.
Yep, that one guy is just carrying all my team. I mean, that's usually how it is with the other guy I play with, but It's usually not being carried this badly. I didn't even think I hit him.
Double kill. Gain the lead.
Yeah, I mean, I play a bunch of Halo and I'm still terrible, so it won't make a difference. We'll just be terrible together. The only thing that usually helps me is that the friend I usually play with, we're talking so I can call out where everybody is. So then he can go get him.
Gain the lead.
It's been beer o'clock since I started, because I knew I was not going to be able to handle playing on Lasso without a beer. Let's see if the other guy can carry us to
Game over.
Nope. You're so close, but only because of the one guy. Maybe next time I'll get one that's an actual VR, and then I won't do so bad. I'll still do bad, but yeah, these. What? Complete the guilty shot and who, what, win challenges. Guilty shot. Okay, that's easy in SWAT. Oh, come on. I hate competitive. I hate competitive, and I have to do 25 competitive games? That's gonna be so annoying. Let's see, what's in the weekly PvP? Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing some more SWAT. Did you see all the cars in the street today? I got woken up by a car alarm and just looked out the window and was like, holy crap, what's going on?
Slayer. Gain the lead.
Well, as I found out, it was an estate sale at Dave's place. That's why there was just so many people there. But I'm just surprised at how many people showed up for an estate sale. No, he's AFK. Okay, that's why he's not moving. Yeah, but it just really surprised me. I was like, holy crap, what's going on over there? Sometimes the spawns in this game are just frustrating. Yeah, the times I met him, he was. It was a real surprise.
Double kill.
Where is there? Oh, God. I was wondering where they all were, and turns out they were right behind me. Okay. Okay, they're all over there. I'm not gonna stick my head out too much.
Double kill.
There we go. Maybe this will at least shield some bullets from me. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna stay out in the open, but I'm not gonna be that guy. I like how the barrier's not even here, but like when I pass through, it still makes the noise. Zwing.
Game over.
Yeah, that's about what I usually get in these games. What was 5 OMG? Oh, just complete 50 match made games. Yeah, I mean, it is 6 games all in one. Halo 1 through 4, Reach, and ODST. But they have, yeah. They've made a lot of progress on the game since it launched, so it's not a buggy mess like it was. The only problems I've really run into are related to my PC, not so much the game. weak on SWAT again. I think my graphics card is dying, so I've been trying to get a 3080. But those are almost impossible to come by nowadays. I had a few chances to get a 3070, but given the prices, given the prices of the 3070 versus the 3080, it was I decided it wasn't really worth it to get a 3070 based on benchmarks. 3070 is about 42-ish% faster than my 1080, and a 3080 is about like 93 or something like that. It wasn't that much more expensive, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the 3080. Unless my graphics card just dies and refuses to start up, I'm just gonna wait. These guys do not go to the usual spots.
Killjoy.
Man, I spawn and then they're all right by, all my teammates are right by me. I don't know what his problem is, but I think I meleeed just a hair too early. Oops, spawn killed him.
Betrayed.
You know what? You've been shooting at me all the time. You're going by. I may not be any good, but it doesn't give you the right to betray me.
Killjoy.
Right now, I am drinking a Fear Movie Lions double IPA from Stone Brewing. Costco had a 24 pack of assorted IPAs from Stone. It's pretty good. They're not my favorite, but it was such a good deal for Stone that I just couldn't pass it up when I was there.
Game over.
Well, at least we didn't get staked. Yeah, I mostly prefer IPAs. A lot of people think they're way too bitter, but that's actually what I really like about them. The more IBU, the better. Yeah, I actually went to the liquor store to get some M43 tonight, but ended up getting something different. Had it earlier. It was the Blood Orange Haze from Big Lake Brewing. After this, if I'm still in the mood for beer, I might grab a Hop Slam from Bell's. That's always one of my favorites. Sounds like you got the basics over there. I'm just a craft beer snob, so I just have a bunch of I like buying low quantities of everything. So I can have something different every drink. I really like going to one of the stores near us. One of the stores near us allows you to buy by the bottle, so I can just buy one can of a bunch of different things.
Slayer.
Yeah, it's I mean, you're probably seeing Kroger and stuff had that kind of stuff. They build your own six-pack before.
Double
But,
kill. Gain the lead.
I mean, these guys are a craft beer store. So they have a lot better selection than Kroger. Which reminds me, I need to go back. There's actually two of them. One of them is Wine Barrel Plus on Plymouth. They're also actually the second oldest homebrew store in the state of Michigan. Second only to Bell's General Store over in Kalamazoo. And then I believe Livonia Fine Liquor, or Livonia Liquor and Fine Wine over on Ann Arbor Road lets you break any six-pack they have, or any whatever they have, and buy just the single. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But those are the two liquor stores I usually go to. Just because they always have a great selection and all that. God, I am not finding anybody in this map until they are right shooting at me. Doesn't help that they are down one player, so it actually makes it harder to find them. They have more targets to shoot at than I do. Let's see, they're probably spawning over here, maybe? Or over there. They were all over there. That didn't work out for me.
Double kill.
Oh my god, I can't believe I stuck that. How did that happen? Oh my god. Definitely glad I have the save the last minute button on my stream deck so I can go back and look at that. Figure out what the heck even happened. I start a YouTube channel, that might make a good clip for it, but gotta get more clips. Don't want to have a YouTube video. Nah, don't worry about it. Can't make me do any worse than I normally do. Where is everybody? I'm just randomly throwing all the grenades that I get in hopes of random kills like that other one.
Double kill.
That guy wasn't moving at all. I think he's AFK.
Game over.
$15 and 10, that's not bad. Not anywhere close to that zombie Ben guy, but still haven't quite figured out the settings for my mic. Keyboard still just randomly decides to make enough noise to trigger the mic. Yeah, I spent some money getting a nice audio mixer and a nice microphone and stuff. And the audio mixer has a sampler, and so that's where things like this come from.
But I can also make myself sound like this. How about some echo, 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 echo?
They're silly little things, but I've seen some other streamers use them to great effect.
Slayer.
That guy's just asking. Oh, he got off. So he's just asking to die if he's getting on a mongoose and SWAT.
Double kill. Gain the lead.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the whole game like this. I'm gonna turn the echo down. But I'm gonna play it like this.
Gain the lead.
Get some comedic value out of it. I've played this map enough to know that, like, this is where everybody goes. This top part. You can see.
Joy. Gain the lead.
That's why they all go there. Because there's a long line of sight.
Okay, that's just bothering me.
Gain the lead.
I was looking up top. He came from the bottom. What? I meleeed him. Come on. Bruh. Yeah, this is pretty much how these games go for me. I play a ton, but the skill isn't there.
Double kill.
Oh my god, they're all just looking over there waiting. Yeah, if I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't be playing. But sometimes it's just frustrating. It's always like I turn the corner and all of them are there, and then I just forget how to play. Oh my god. Dude tossed a grenade and it bounced back towards us.
All customers are required to present their valid national identification numbers to Orbital Elevator Authority personnel.
Oh my god, demon souls. I find that I can't actually play those games because I just get so frustrated. I would start breaking like mice and keyboards and all that stuff. So those kind of games that are just super difficult, I just have to stay away from. It all started with I think it was Ninja Gaiden 2, Ninja Gaiden 3, one of those games on the 360. And I was on like the third boss on the easiest difficulty, and I could not beat it to the point where I just slammed my hand against the wall and just broke through the drywall and had to hide a hole in the drywall from my parents. And it just, after that, it was just, I knew I couldn't play that game anymore. And games like that, I just got too frustrated. I actually have a couple controllers that are that have some plastic broken on them just from getting frustrated and throwing it. So I find I just have to avoid games that get me frustrated like that. Also, is my stream being choppy? I'm noticing that I'm dropping a lot of frames. Why am I dropping all these frames?
Slayer.
Did it just get like way harder than Demon Souls? I know they're in like the kind of the same vein. I don't know if they're like sequel, prequel, whatever. But I know they're all very hard. Yeah, I think the choppiness is on my end. I'm getting a bunch of drop frames. Seems to have settled now. I think it's also just partly because I share my Plex server with people, and so whenever somebody starts watching something, it gets all cranky and uses like wants to use all my internet connection for a little bit. I have all this fancy networking equipment for my network, and I can't figure that out. What is with these spawns? Jeez. I can only imagine how going at all the enemies in those games barehanded would end up. What is going on? Holy cow. This is why I hate Recon SWAT. This weapon isn't that bad in ODST. but you bring it into, they nerfed it for Halo 3. Like, it doesn't fire anywhere near as fast as it did. It just seems so inaccurate. And then there's the spawn. It decides to spawn me right next to a teammate who's getting shot at.
Game over.
Okay, something is going on my network, and I am dropping a bunch of frames. This needs to stop. OBS is complaining to me because it's going so badly, and I think 2.2% of my frames are being dropped, and I want to figure out why. Something on my network has to be using a bunch of data. I don't get how a wired connection can only be having a 90% experience. This is bizarre. I mean, usually I have enough bandwidth upload. It's usually only when it starts a stream and it's trying to create a buffer for them, but it says nobody's watching anything. It's just... And yet dropped frames still going up. I have no idea. Maybe it's just my computer. Time to build a new computer. I've been looking for a reason. Well, just to be sure, I turned off Plex, so my phone's probably gonna start blowing up of people wondering, why is Plex down? Why can't I access it? I really wish we got fiber here. I'd love to have 1 gigabit upload and download. Man, there's a bunch of stats in OBS that I don't know. I have no idea what they mean. This is one of those programs that I can't believe it's this good and it's open source. Alright, why am I not finding a game? Oh, there we go. That's the secret to it. You just have to complain that you're not finding a game, and then it'll find you a game. Oh, I hate this map. I just really don't like this map. It's just too many open view lines and too many distraction scene objects. That surprised me. Almost nobody goes down.
Gain the lead.
This is weird. The other team's not going where people usually go.
Gain the lead.
Okay. Did not expect there to be two people right there. But oh well, my teammates got him, so. All's well that ends well. Now let's see. Okay, there's a lot of them over here now. And I didn't even get that kill. Yeah, that's usually how this goes on this map.
Gain the lead.
That too.
Gain the lead.
I don't know if it's just my vision, but I feel like blue gets an unfair advantage on this map because the blue tends to oh, he got cheeky. Wanted to go for the assassination. Blue tends to blend in to the shadowed gray walls. So it takes a second for my vision to recognize it. But I don't know if that's just my vision. That's just deteriorated from years of staring at a computer screen. I really need glasses. I was gonna go to the vision place in the Rensen, but then use my vision insurance for the first time in, at the time, 7 years of working there. But then COVID shut things down, and now I'm just here with no glasses. And that guy was in a tree. There he is. What? Kill me twice? I hope that didn't register twice for them. Because he definitely only killed me once. Okay. I love spawning with people shooting at me. Probably not gonna go well. More dropped frames. What is going on? I bet it's just my computer being a piece of crap. Alright. I think I got one more game in me. Then I'm gonna call it a night. I think I'll be streaming tomorrow evening again for a little bit, trying to do that the library on Lasso. I somehow got through Truth and Reconciliation on Lasso. That's one of the hardest ones. Just need to get through the library.
Slayer.
Dang, Loggy Wilson. I've played with Loggy Wilson a lot. Usually on the other team. But I know he's also a streamer.
Gain the lead.
Alright, I think I know where they are.
Gain the lead.
At least will be.
Gain the lead. Killing spree.
I really should not be over here. The lift side is the hardest one to keep, defend. Usually easier to defend the snipe side, which is over there.
Gain the lead.
I thought I saw Loggy Wilson over there, but I guess I didn't kill him. Oh well.
Double kill.
knew they were going to be in blue. Just need to follow the good old adage of get good. I look away for a second, and that's what happens. But that's usual.
Double kill.
Of course, right when I reload, that's when he turns the corner. Okay then. Doesn't help that Loggy Wilson is actually good. I'm just getting lucky right now. Like, pure luck. That's usually how it goes. Yeah. Oh well. I actually did pretty decent that game. Eat more Tide Pods. Definitely don't want to eat Tide Pods. And I'm into level 4. That's a pretty cool skin. Let's see what else I have. Hey, thanks for following. I need to replace that with a shorter sound. I thought my phone was ringing for a sec. Added a whole bunch of new Halo 3 unlocks. I like this one because the visor looks like the aviator sunglasses, but I don't like the rest of the helmet. I do like this one though. This one looks weird. This one looks like something out of Anthem. I think when I get it, I'll use this one. But for now, I'm going to use Air Assault. Usually like to keep the recon one on. I think they reset all my customizations. Nah, I'm gonna keep it the katana. Back from my Halo 3 days, gotta stay with the katana. That's right, they added the forearms as a customization point completely in Season 5. And the legs. It used to be that you couldn't customize these. Oh, that's neat. A little undersuit. They have it tinted your main color. I never actually looked at any of these before. A lot of this is brand new to me. I think I gotta go with the tech camo. I like that. Hazard pay is always a good one. Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna call it for the night. I'll definitely be on streaming some more tomorrow night. Probably more of the same. Starting out with some library lasso. I might have my usual co-op partner with me on that one. It's not like I made it very far. And then we'll probably switch over to doing more SWAT, just working on the season 5. Which, if you want to join us for that, you're more than welcome to. We're just going to be grinding out some season challenges. But that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.